Welcome back. In this video I'm going to go ahead and show you how to combine everything while you're sleeping as well. Previously I've showed you how to actually open all of your chests. Now that you have all those chests open, you have to sit there and click over and over and over again just to get your things together. But what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to show you, using a different mouse program, how to combine every line in your materials list while you're sleeping. Again, we are using a different app this time. We are still using Andyroid from the last video because that works on Windows 8.1. However, this time we are using a different AutoClicker. We're going to be using the Murgee AutoClicker, and if you scroll down, you'll see the Auto mouse click here. There are multiple downloads for this. Each one is slightly different than the next. All of them are a little bit more complicated as they go on. But the one I'm using for this video is this one right here. It's the easiest one. And again, I will include this in the information in the description. Alright, but let's go ahead and get this started. I've already scrolled all the way down to the very bottom of my materials, but I need a line that will be able to have all four of them combined. Now please note where I have this ending up right now, because this is going to be important information later. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to make sure that this is set to left click. I'm just going to go ahead and set, for the video purposes, this to 4 seconds. You can manipulate that and change it how you want. However, for this video I'll be using it as 4 seconds, so it'll take a little bit longer. And for later on, when I do start this up, I'll go ahead and start it up with 5 repeat counts so you can see how it would go through your inventory. So let's go ahead and get started. We got this level 1 tapestry right here. We're going to go ahead and pick this level 1 tapestry. Just pick it anywhere in there. We're going to go ahead and add that level 1 tapestry. Now that we have one line, we're going to go ahead and pick again, combine, add that one, pick again, combine all, add that one. Now we're going to wait a little bit. And while this is going ahead and going through this, I'll go ahead and let you know I have already went through the settings and turned off all my notifications. So when I'm combining, I'm not getting the extra messages of "Are you sure you want to combine?" or "This is what you've developed by combining." So with that being said, I would suggest you turning off those as well. And that's in the more, that's down here in more, and you go down to settings and you turn it off through there. So now that we've combined that one, I'm going to go ahead and do all the rest of them. So we're going to go ahead and pick this level 2, add, pick, combine, add, pick, combine all, add. Now if you have to go through and change these delays, feel free. You can always speed up these two, and then when it gets down to the actual picking of the next line, that's when you need to give it a little bit extra time, because these apps do lag a little bit, and that's just simply because they're emulators. So we're just picking and adding, and then we're going to be on the last line, and the last line should again have 8. It didn't at the beginning of this video, but now it has more because I've combined all the way through. So we're going to go ahead and pick that last one, add it, pick it, combine, add, pick, combine all, add. Now, for the little bit extra problem here, not necessarily a problem, but a little extra movement here, you have to switch this action icon down to a macro recording, and we're just going to go ahead and add that. In the macro recording, what we're going to do is to make this where it continuously goes all night long, and you don't have to worry about anything. You'll notice here it says F9 to record, here it says F10 to end. So we'll go ahead and get those keys ready. And again, this is where this part of your combine screen actually matters. We're going to move it down, because again, we start at the bottom, so we're going to move this down and make sure that we have the next line that's exactly the same. So we're going to go ahead and press F9 and slowly drag it down. The faster you do this, the faster it is, but the more you have a chance of making a mistake. So I'm going to do it nice and slow. And then I'm going to bring it back up a little bit because I brought it down a little too far. There we go. And now that I've done with that, I'm going to go ahead and hit F10 again. That stops that actions. And we'll go ahead and close it. Now we have, it should be set up right now to where it'll continuously go through. So we'll go ahead and test this. Again, I've already got the repeat count for 5 and the time limit set for 4 seconds. So let's see how it does. I will also be adding this list of things to the bottom of my screen as well, so that you can just go ahead and use my list. But to do that, you have to have all your resolution settings all exactly the same as mine, and we'll go through that shortly. And as you can see, it went ahead and combined the level 5 tapestry into 6s. Tried to do the 6s, but it wouldn't work because you can't upgrade the level 6s anymore. So it'll just skip right over all the level 6s for you, and it shouldn't come up with any errors whatsoever, because if the clicks that it tells it to do will just go up into another area, so it's no biggie. No big deal. And you can see here my timing is a little off, so we're going to go ahead and stop this, and I'm going to go ahead and change the times because my computer is going slower than what the app is wanting to do. So we'll go ahead and change all these milliseconds down. Alright, so we'll go ahead and stop this. And we'll change all these to just 45 for now. Oh, I'm sorry. Just 4,500 for now. We'll just go ahead and make this quicker. We'll just go ahead and copy and paste. That extra half a second should be enough to level everything out. And again, these are going to be things that you want to tweak. The biggest problem is when it's actually doing the combining, is when you need to worry about this timer. But for this video purpose, I'm just going to go ahead and make it where they are all set up the same, just to make things easier. So let's go ahead and start this all over again, see if this works. And you see here that it's trying to combine a string, and instead of doing combine all, that option's not there, but you'll see it'll go ahead and click there anyway. So you don't have to worry about not having enough pieces or anything. And it looks like that 4,500 millisecond delay was actually enough for it to not have any issues. So we'll go ahead and let this run a couple times just for you to show. And you can just count them if you want to. Click 1, click 2, and click 3. Don't have to have really any delay whatsoever. Those go very fast. It's the 4th click that you have to worry about that's going to cause you some issues. And it seems like I may have messed up again because it skipped over that 3rd section. But let's go ahead and let it cycle through one more time. We got the level 1 being clicked, combined. Level 2 being clicked and combined. Level 3 being clicked and combined. Okay, so we just need to slow that down just slightly if you want to change all the 4th clicks to 5 seconds to make everything run perfectly. And I'll fiddle with my copy for a little while and get it to where it'll work for you. But as you can see, it's all going through. I'm going to go ahead and stop this. And we are going to have to give you my screen resolution so that if you want to actually copy this, I am running 1920 by 1080, which is the recommended settings for Windows 8. And I have taken Andy out of its original setting and I have locked it to the right. And that should give you all the settings that you want. If this works for you, just let me know. And again, in the description, I will go ahead and save this and give this to you guys as well so that you can. That way you guys can have this, and I'll share it with Zippy File or Zippy Share, or I'll find some software to go ahead and add it to the bottom of the list. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this, and I hope this has helped you out tremendously. Leave a like if you liked it. Thank you.